another mission. And as you can probably tell from the intro and my backdrop at the moment, we're not chasing bass today. We are out chasing cod, those big green fish that seem to elude capture every time I try to come out and find one. So this is a bit of a challenge as much as a change for me. I've got a bit of a curse on this river. Call it the Bidgee Curse. Yes, we're out on the Murrumbidgee. Now, back probably 7 or 8 years ago, when I first had a crack at trying to find some cod, did many trips up here, many full-day trips, night, maybe 10, 15 trips out here. Equates to probably close to 20 sessions during the day and night. Did everything that I thought was right at the time, but just couldn't bring home the bacon. I had, not that I didn't have luck, I had everything. I had follows, I had boofs, I had hookups and dropped fish. I had a follow from what would have been a pretty big fish. It pretty much came right up to my feet, stared me in the eye and said, "No, you're not having me today." That was pretty disappointing. So yeah, I was doing some things right, obviously, but as I said, it just seemed like I was cursed with this river. I even went and fished down below the dam on the river down there and had absolutely no luck at all. It was a long time ago, so my fishing's changed. I like to think I've learned a lot more. But yeah, pretty much I gave up trying this river, headed out and fished some macquarie, and first session out, landed 5 nice fish in the first session. But haven't caught anything since. Did probably about 6 or 7 sessions on that river, same section, other sections, and didn't come up with anything. So whether that was just a one-off, but the aim of the game at the moment is to try and break that curse, break my Bidgee curse. Kicked things off pretty early this morning, not as early as I should. We did get up and start walking before sun up, but that sun come up really quickly. Got in a few casts. The idea was to push forward, walk a few Ks, get up to a nice big pool before I started fishing, but temptation got the better of me. I did start putting in some casts. It's just really hard to avoid some of this water. I mean, just look at it. Beautiful pools, mist on the water, low light. I can't walk past pools. That's probably one of my issues, but we've pushed up now. I had a few casts. We did waste a little bit of time throwing the drone up and getting some shots, but so we're just getting up to that pool now. The sun's pretty much come over the ridge. It's lighting up the mountain line along there, but I'm pretty sure we're just at a set of rapids at the bottom of that pool, coming into this pool here. So I think we might fish a little bit of this fast water up here, and yeah, push into that pool, and hopefully there's still some shade on the water and we can throw surface around at least for a couple of minutes, but we'll see how we go. As you can see, the terrain's a little bit different than fishing in the jungle for bass. Pretty easy going actually, once you sort of avoid the wombat holes and hidden logs that trip you up. Most of the way along this river there's hiking paths and everything like that as well, so sometimes if you need to skip a few Ks and make some time, you can just run along those hiking trails, which is what I should have probably done this morning to try and get up to that pool that I wanted to fish, but I think we'll just go with the flow today. Whatever happens, happens. The sun's starting to peek up over the ridge now, so I don't know how much longer we've got before the sun hits the water. To get that first decent cod on surface is something that I've been waiting for a long time. I have caught one on surface. My first ever cod was on surface, but at just on 40 centimetres, it didn't really create much of a ruckus, but it was very cool at the time. All the others that I've caught have all been on, what do they get them on? I think I got one on a spinnerbait and the others on some soft plastics. Just in some real skinny water. awesome place, had access to a really nice property, but unfortunately a few years ago that property was sold, and now the new owners don't want anyone accessing the river, so unfortunately can't get back to that spot unless we walk a long way. First bit of fast water, see if anything's home, see if anything's sitting in the flow. This is one thing that I didn't do when I originally started chasing cod, was fish any of the fast water at all. All I was really doing was targeting the open pools and back eddies, because that's what I thought was the right thing to do. At the time, a bit naive, but since then, you see so many other guys pick up so many nice fish sitting right in that fast water, waiting for food to come past. So definitely where I want to be. Looks like we're pretty much out of time for surface. We'll give it a go. Just been throwing this tailor-made cod walker around all morning. It's actually pretty shallow just here, but it's definitely going to be a bit disappointing if we're just getting up to this hole now and it's full sun, but what do you do? I think we'll change over to a chatterbait or a soft plastic of some sort. Did try and bring an assortment of lures with me today, while trying to keep the pack as light as possible, which is nearly impossible bringing camera gear and bloody drone and shit. Definitely would have been good to get to this before sunup. The corner looks even better, but I think it's time to take off the surface and throw something else on. So surface is off, decided to throw this hell yeah chatterbait. Love chatterbaits for bass, so give it a crack for the cod. Definitely out of that low light period now, so time to go a little bit deeper. Probably still keep it up fairly high, just a slow roll. Don't know what it's going to be like fishing that corner hole. Doesn't seem like there's much bank on this side. Looks like you got to be on the other side, which I'm not sure if it's possible to cross over. Fucking hell, these rocks are so sketchy. So what's your thoughts on throwing this size bait when I'm just looking to get on the board? Should I be throwing something a little bit smaller just to try and get on the board? Maybe something a little bit more appealing to a fish that might be a little bit more timid, or do I just go big? I know the little ones are not going to have any dramas taking a bait this big, but really need to be doing everything right to try and find this first fish. I really don't know if I can access any of that bank along there. Always looks all way too high. You hook a fish, yeah, how are you going to land it? So while obviously I don't know how deep it is out in the middle of these pools or what's underneath, I do feel like if I'm going to get a fish, it's going to be around in these areas that are probably, 4 meters from the bank. If that's correct, please let me know. I'm just so used to fishing visual structure. So definitely, if anyone's got any tips, tricks, especially if it is for fishing areas like this, please let me know in the comments. Or even better, reach out, send me a message. Any excuse to talk to another fisho is always welcome, especially if it leads to me catching more fish, or a fish in this case. On another note, how have you guys been finding the videos? Hey, are you enjoying them? Have you learnt something maybe? I know I've enjoyed putting them together. It does take a bit of effort to make it all come together, especially when you're on the water. But I really do enjoy, cutting all the footage up and putting it all together. Especially, enjoy when the final result comes through with something pretty cool. Tried to keep them as interesting as possible. While it is easy to keep videos interesting when it's fish after fish, I like to try and put enough cool stuff in there to make it worthwhile, even if it's not loaded with fish. Try to make it as interesting as possible. As we all know, when we come out exploring places like this, it's not always just about the fish. So, almost fell on my ass. So if it's not just about fishing out here, then videos should be interesting enough to not just be about capturing fish being caught. Trying to do these videos takes away a lot of the time and sometimes the joy from getting out and fishing, so I want to try and avoid that as much as possible. I don't want doing these videos to take away completely from the experience while I'm on the water, so trying to find that nice happy medium, that nice balance is what I'm going for. Like this morning, taking 15-20 minutes in perfect, awesome low light conditions where I should have been fishing hard to get the drone out and get some shots of the river because it looked nice and it adds a lot to the videos. That's the sort of compromise you got to make. Hats off to the guys that have been doing this for a long time and really put in the effort and still catch really good fish. You've either got the whole process down pat, if you can do both on a consistent basis, or you're just extremely lucky with fish. I'm definitely neither. Not the most organised person, definitely don't have a lot of luck with fish. I get lucky sometimes, but consistency is not something that I can pull off each and every time, despite how social media portrays it, and I guess that's with a lot of fishers. So these sort of pools, do you find that maybe the little fish hang around these pools a little bit more? This looks like it's only probably 1.5 meters deep, although it does have a little bit of flow coming through it. Flow coming through there and then out that little spot. Twiggy lay down just here. Could there be something hiding underneath of it? that wants a chatterbait. Obviously not. Maybe he doesn't want a red and black one, maybe he wants a purple and black one. It's definitely shallow. I don't think a fish is going to come blasting up there in less than a metre of water in full sun. Let's keep moving down. Try and fish this water as thoroughly as possible. Can't really afford to not hit every nook and cranny, at least with a couple of casts. We definitely don't know enough yet to be skipping any pieces of water as we walk back. Obviously the more I fish, you can work out what water you should be putting your time into and what water you can just avoid. Not so much avoid, but just not waste your time with. It's not freezing cold, so you can still walk out on the shallow stuff. Oh no! First snag of the day, and it wouldn't even really be a snag with the chatterbait. It should just be wedged in between something, probably some rocks. Hopefully we can get her out. There we go. Change direction. Branch or something. The wind couldn't hold off a few more hours. So when you're fishing this flow, is it better to cast the lure up into the flow and bring it back with the water? Go across the flow, against the flow? Which is better? Even when chasing bass, I don't fish for them much up in that flow unless there's like a nice little side eddy next door to it. So, and usually then I'll fish, cast up into the flow and bring it down, so it's a little bit more of a natural presentation. That way the fish don't have to use so much energy to come out and try and swim against the flow to come and grab the lure. Is that the same for cod? Or do they not really care? See, should I fish this whole pool straight across the middle like I'm doing now, or obviously that's a lot of water to cover. but should I be putting in time casting into places like that, or should I focus more on the edges and around the rocks and laydowns that I can see? You know, possible structure where they're going to be sort of sitting down. Obviously I can't see what's in the middle of the river. There could be rocks and rock bars and stuff like that there too, but just thinking, you know, when it comes to fishing thoroughly but also somewhat efficiently too. Should I be letting this chatterbait sink a little bit more than say 1.5 meters? When cod usually come and get it, they want to sort of come and attack the lure from underneath, so assuming that you don't want to have it too far down. So here's a cast like that, worth my time. What do I just snag up like that? I think I let that drop a little bit too far down. Oh, there we go. Would have been much cooler if it was jammed by a cod. So yeah, if anyone can share a bit of their knowledge, help us fish as efficiently as possible, spend time casting more in the areas that we should be casting and less wasting time trying to fish areas that are more than likely not to produce. And I'm sure some guys are going to find this video funny because they can come out here and catch these things, pick them up a dime a dozen. Hey, if you want to come and show me how it's done, or come and tell me how to break this curse, by all means. I mean, in the end, if these fish weren't so elusive, it wouldn't be so rewarding to catch them, especially those bigger models. But I'm sure if I put in the effort and the miles, I'll get to meet one day. So maybe we should start taking some bets. How long is it going to take me to break this curse? How many sessions? How many casts? Will I ever break the curse? Maybe I'm fishing so wrong that I've got no chance. Maybe I should bring some cheese or chicken breast. Try my luck at bait fishing instead. Wouldn't that be a cop out? Fisherman gives up on lures, uses cheese to catch his first Bidgee cod. Another thing would be interesting for the non-locals to this area, if you've travelled, fished the Murrumbidgee before, how long did it take you to get your first one? Were you one of those lucky guys that just come out here, throw a couple of lures and nailed a nice fish on your first session? Or did it take some time to try and work things out or find some good water? I mean, I know obviously there's going to be fish all throughout this river, but like any river there's going to be better sections. I know this river sees a lot of pressure, that's the other thing. That's why we try and push away from those easy access points and walk as far up river or down river as you can to try and get to those less pressured waters, but there's a lot of hardcore fishers in this area that do that and more. Some guys might have access to really good water, easier access. Look at that log along there. Maybe we can throw a nice big bomb cast along and bring it along the edge. I'll try to anyway. Come on. This is me getting impatient already. Been out here for a few hours. It's definitely, I think it's just going to be getting past that doubt period of, are you doing stuff right? Are you fishing the right water? Are you, this and that. If we can push past that sort of stuff and keep the head in the game, got more chances of finding a good fish. Wind has definitely picked up, which is just great. Alright, so we've taken off the chatterbait, we've thrown on the plastic, so we've got ProLure XL shad. Just rigged that up on one of the big, I think it's a Beast weedless hooks with a bit of a stinger treble there. It's actually one of the setups I use to chase big flathead, which is lucky that I had a few of them. Another thing I just noticed was that I didn't bring any of the other plastics. They're still sitting in the car, and where they're sitting in the car is right next door to the food, which I also didn't bring any of. So bit of a fail. So this one, while it might look like it's unweighted, I've actually made a slit in the body and put a little lead weight in the middle, and it pretty much, I didn't want to put a weight at the front and have it nose heavy. I wanted it to sort of sink. It sinks pretty horizontal, so a little bit more of a natural presentation. See how we go. See how long it is before those trebles hook up on something like that. Fuck! Oh shit. Can take the treble off. Pretty big plastic to rely just on. If it was like a 6-inch, I'd feel more comfortable. Like the Keytech that I had, same sort of hook but has a belly weight on it. That I didn't have a stinger on it, but this one, I don't know, 8-inch, I feel like that body needs to have that hook further back. I know, most cod are going to inhale this thing, but even the smaller ones, but I don't know. Do you run big 8-inch plastics like this and run them weedless with just relying on the weedless hook, or is it a must to add a treble on the back to move that hook point a little bit further back? Not the most ideal thing, but just bumped into 2 other lads walking upriver from where we launched. So they've obviously gone over this water again. They actually caught something down further, only a little 55 centimetre fish, but a 55 centimetre fish is better than no fish. So obviously locals have a little bit more knowledge of what sort of sections fish better than others. They've fished this section a lot before, so they pulled some nice fish from it. It's about as soft as you can do it. Oh, you bastard. I don't know what grabbed it. Something fucking grabbed it. How do you miss the trebles? Fuck! Probably a little one probably grabbed the tail. Might come back for it. Ah, this river. Nice cast. The fuck? It's not a jumping cod, but it could have been a carp being chased by a cod. Oh! We're on. We are on. It's only a little lad, but we are on. Yeah. Oh, he's a tiny little lad. Oh, where's my plastic gone? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come here. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, the muzz. Yeah, the little muzz. Where the hell's my plastic, buddy? What did you do with it? What did you do with my plastic? Oh, yes. The curse has been lifted. With a little muzz. I've never been so happy to catch such a small fish. Well, after having no luck this morning, we've finally broken the curse with this giant. Only a little tacker, but wow, we've done it. Finally broken the Bidgee curse. Taken on an 8-inch plastic, of all things, like half the size of the fish itself. I don't even know what happened to it. It come back with the hooks in its mouth and no plastic, but wow, finally done it. What a gorgeous little fish too. Oh, so stoked. Can't believe it's taken me this long to get one out of this river, but it feels so good to finally break that curse. Even if it is only a small one. Every encounter with these fish is just amazing, I reckon. They're such an iconic species. Such a beautiful species. Look at the patterns on that thing. I don't know whether you'll be able to see much of the colour, but they are simply amazing, these fish. Oh, I can only imagine what it is going to be like when I catch one 2, 3, 4 sizes of this one. Oh, can't wait. All right, let's get him back. There we go. Curse broken. What a beautiful little fish. Oh, I'm beyond stoked. I will take a little one, no problems at all. Alright buddy, you ready to go? Go on. Into the Ouija go. I am beyond stoked. It may have only been a little one, but hey, I will take it. I will definitely take it. That curse is officially broken. Phew! Seriously, don't know how that fish managed to strip that 8-inch plastic off of not only the weedless hook, but the treble as well. Wasn't in its mouth, didn't swallow it, that I know of. Didn't even see the plastic. All I saw was the fish come to the surface. How cool is that? We achieved what we come out here for. I am absolutely stoked. Some of you may laugh at that being, so over the top for such a small fish, but it's not the size of the fish that I'm happy about. It's the fact that I've set a challenge and I've done it, and really and truly it's only upwards and onwards from here. Nothing wrong at all with fish that size. This actually sinks alright, this one. Probably not as fast, but that'll probably work in our favour. Oh, just had another fish follow it the whole way. I thought that was something, but again, that looked more like a yellow than a cod. I thought I saw something following it. I didn't know whether I'd picked up some weed or something. But if they are yellows, it's good to know, because I haven't caught a wild yellow before either. I've only ever caught one in a dam. So maybe that can be something else that I can tick off. We're on again. Oh, this one feels bigger. This one definitely feels bigger. Oh, not much bigger, but it is. Yeah, the muzz. I think he's exactly the same size. Tiny bit bigger. Oh, these fish are so cool. They hit so much harder than their size. I thought this guy was a lot bigger than what he is. Look at that. Gorgeous fish. Wagging his tail. Oh, love these fish. Mwah! Thanks, buddy. He's getting back. Another beautiful little cod. Love them, no matter what size they are. How could you not love this iconic little Aussie? Oh, buddy. Two on the board, let's find some more. Hopefully that wind goes away for this evening. Jesus Christ! So much for being shielded from it in the valley. It's coming straight down it. I don't know what this audio sounds like either. I know the little wind muff on the mic will stop it a little bit, but oh, missed him. Missed him. I feel more so that a pool like this would be really good to fish at night on surface. Would I be correct in saying that? Oh, yep. Another little one. I think this one's even smaller. Yep. Little chap. How cool are these fish? Come here, come here, come here. Just sit here for a sec. Another little chunk. Uniburger, this one, well and truly. Still had no problem smashing that 8-inch plastic though. You don't care, do you? Hey, you don't care. You ready to go, buddy? Go on. Oh, good. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the day. This wind just won't go away. We've been out here since sunup, since before sunup, and I think it's about probably 4:30 now. But this wind, it comes and goes. It was supposed to go away, but every time I walk down to the water, it just comes back with vengeance. So. And I'm absolutely starving. I haven't eaten anything all day because obviously I've left the food in the car. So my stomach is eating itself at the moment. But it's been a good day. Managed to tick all the boxes, did exactly what I came here to do. We broke the curse. We managed to pick up three micro muzzers. Would have been good to pick up a bigger one, but I'll save that one for later. Just feels so good to get that monkey off my back. As you can see, I got pretty excited, probably more excited than I should have for a fish of that size, but yeah, what can I say? After fishing like 20 sessions all those years ago and not being able to land one, it feels really good. So we'll see how we go. We'll get back to the car, have something to eat. If the wind does calm down, I might come out for another couple of hours, but yeah, at the moment, it seems really, really nice here at the moment. I guarantee as soon as I go down on the water, the wind will pick up again. So yeah, at the moment, I think that's it. So yeah, awesome day. Definitely keen to do more of it, especially now that bass season's coming to an end. So yeah, next time we come out, try and track down something a bit bigger. Hope it wasn't too boring for you. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, until next time.